tiar pyntrei projek lingba kamatama Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act kadang Sahkut ado kumba laispa support klur tingka. Ya dia pentip do Menteri Bidikni ya Ketara Community and Rural Development ba habnat san do ling haba juba kinta kali jingkuli akasni ke baar kadarbar bang tingka. Da kabaya thu bala terwa da jingtho sya sorkar India hau risau jong senam baladap banyo e kamang tingka. Ulang ba katna klaya ibut dien ya kania batsyan ha kinjat sngi onla banyo no ya katay kapsa.
Sir, the name of the farm supplier to supply of different materials under MGNREGA within Rarapara Senate Block and Betasing Senate Block is a spare statement placed on the table of the House. B. Sir, the total liabilities to each of the farm supplier under material component of MGNREGA. C. Sir, the total amount of payment that has been made to each of the farm supplier for supplying of materials component of MGNREGA within Rarapara Block and Betasing Block during the year 2019-20, 2020 to 2021, and 2021 to 2022 is a spare statement placed on the table of the House.
Yes, Wasin. Mr. Speaker, sir, why I brought this question is there has been lots of complaint in the implementation of different projects under different VECs under MGNREGA that when certain projects are being taken up by the respective blocks, because of the non-availability of materials supplied by the suppliers, the works are not being progressed. And from the reply, I could see that certain suppliers are being paid with huge amount, but certain suppliers or the firms are not being paid. So I would like to know from the Honourable Minister that rationalization should be met so that all the suppliers, because it is also one kind of livelihood, employment to the people. So whether the mode of payment to these suppliers or the firms supplying materials to the different projects will be rationalized, equally looked into.
Mr. Speaker, sir, regarding the payment to sprayer and all is based on the recommendation of the BDO.
Who is the final authority, Mr. Speaker, sir, to take the decision as to which farm has to be given payment? BDO?
No, BDO will take a call because depend on the percentage of work performed by the BC and the sprayer.
So whether the department or the government will supervise properly as to whether the BDO concerned are giving justice to the suppliers or not?
As of now, we have not yet received any specific complaint on that matter.
Sir, as the public representative, I am putting complaint before this August House. So now I am trying to get the assurance from the Honourable Minister, because this is the right forum where I am complaining now. So whether I will get the assurance from the Honourable Minister that that rationalization will be met.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, the matter expressed by the Honourable Consent will be looked into.
Okay, Judge. So may I know from the Honourable Minister, sir, what is the total liability of material payments, sir, that is pending for clearance across the state?
Mr. Speaker, sir, in fact, the question is not related with the principal question, but for the benefit of the members of the House, I'd like to state it as under. You want district-wise or whole state?
Whole state, whole state.
Total is 342.
342 crores, sir?
Yes.
Sir, from the amount that has been mentioned by the Honourable Minister, you can realize the burden that is being taken by the suppliers across the state, sir. Now, 342 crores, sir, unpaid liability to suppliers, whose materials given to the VCs are the actual impetus of, or the actual basis on which works are being taken, sir. All the civil works now will stop if this material liability is not cleared, sir. I think this is the highest we have ever heard, sir. 342 crores of unpaid liability, sir. So may I know, sir, the mind of the department, sir, on how it plans to clear up this this entire liability, sir?
Mr. Speaker, sir, for the information of the House, in fact, we have sent a proposal to the Ministry on October 2021, but up till now, we haven't get the sanction. But since our team from our department, they have in touch with the team from the Ministry, and hopefully within this year we'll get all the amount.
Sir, before the end of March, sir, we expect this liability to be cleared to a great extent, sir. Otherwise, then the entire year of 2022, we are already suffering because of lack of livelihood, sir. The pandemic has already affected a lot of the households. People are stopping their children from going to school because they can't pay the school fees nor pay for the books. There is no livelihood in the rural areas, sir. This liability of 242 crores, sir, will create a problem in 2022, sir, if the department and the state government is not able to clear, sir. Therefore, sir, I'll request for the state government to kindly take note of this liability, sir, which therefore will affect 2022 and even the years beyond, sir, if this is not cleared, sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the concern of the member is very genuine, but I have stated that hopefully within this week, these few days, we'll get all the sanctions from the government of India.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Basan.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to know from the Honourable Minister whether the cost of the materials under material component of MGNREGA is being given by the government of India as stated by the Honourable Minister, or it has to be borne by the state government?
It is 75 by 25, 25 from the government of India and 25 from the state.